Hi, I'm Liz, and welcome back to Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch for a crafty vlog. It is Monday lunchtime-ish. It is a work from home day for me, so just kicking this vlog off with a little bit of work, unfortunately, but I just got a fun package in the mail from Woolberry. And I have about 15 minutes till my next meeting, so I thought I'd open up a little bit of fun mail and chat with you guys about what this week is gonna be like. Ooh. Here's what I got. I joined the Woolberry Fiber Collective, which is kind of like a monthly subscription where she does exclusive colorways, and your monthly subscription gets you one skein of your choice. And so I think I got this grapefruit fizz berry DK with my one skein. And then I also couldn't resist getting a sock set. So this is called the Homegrown Bouquet sock set, and it's absolutely beautiful. Yay, I love getting fun yarn in the mail. So this week is going to be a little bit of a different one because I have to travel on Friday afternoon to go somewhere very fun and exciting, Flock Fiber Festival in Seattle. So I figured I would just vlog a little bit throughout the week as I'm crafting and getting ready to travel, and then I'll take you guys along with me to Flock, which will be a lot of fun. Also, if anything looks different, like video quality wise, it's because I got a new camera specifically for vlogging. So I'm testing it out this week, and yeah, so far I tested it a little yesterday. I think it looks good, but in case you notice anything, I'm using a new camera setup. Okay, now I've got to go do my job, so I'll check back in with you guys after work. Just a little bit of a behind the scenes and how the sausage gets made over here. Well, hello guys. Look what I did. I finished a pair of socks. These are my vanilla magic loop socks that I knit for my mom for Mother's Day. I let her pick the yarn, and then, you know, I took my sweet time knitting her up a pair of socks. She chose this gingerbread colorway. She wanted some Christmas socks. And I just did a simple vanilla sock, 64 stitches, US 1.5 needles, and I think I did a 2x1 cuff up here on the rib. And yeah, now they're done, and I can give these to Mom. Super excited. I don't even know if I said what day it is. It's still Monday. It is now 7 something. I have finished work. I've had dinner, hung out with Rob, finished a sock, and now I'm trying to decide what else I want to work on tonight. I am leaving 4 nights. Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. Let me see if I can count. I leave in 4 nights, so I have started doing all of my laundry and cleaning and prep, but you know, I'm not going to actually start packing tonight. It's still 4 nights out, so I'm like, what other project should I work on tonight, or should I just be really irresponsible and start something new? That's kind of where my head's at right now. I think what I'm going to do is work some more on my Cross Stitch the Forest Mothly Crew project that I started last week. I think that's what I feel like stitching on today, but who knows? The night is young. And I feel like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are going to be pretty busy, stressful nights. So tonight is kind of my last chance to relax and get a bunch of crafting in, I think. We'll see what happens. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is that I did promise my sister Allison a pair of socks, and I let her pick a skein of yarn. So if I can remember what skein of yarn she picked, I might have to text her and ask her. I will probably wind up her yarn tonight, and if not, start her socks, get them ready to take with me on my trip so I can work on some socks as like travel knitting. So yeah, that's where we're at tonight. I will check in with you guys later. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm also getting the really strong urge to cast something fall on in this, oh, it's kind of hard to see with the glare, but I have this rusty red Sorella yarn from last year in a sweater quantity. It's just barely August and I already want to cast on like a fall sweater. So many wonderful possibilities. I need to remember which sock yarn Allison picked and cake that up next. Okay, but before I can do any more crafting, I have to finish editing this video so it can go live tomorrow at 9 a.m. So let's finish up that real quick.
Hi. Good morning.
Well, hello, happy Tuesday. I just got home from work and working out, which is why I look a little sweaty and I'm showing more skin than I normally do, because it's a hot one out there. Anyways, I just thought I'd catch you up on what I crafted on last night after I worked on video editing and getting today's video published and uploaded. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to work on. I was going to cross stitch some more on the Mothly crew that I started last week, but I don't know, I just felt like knitting something easy. So first I pulled out my birthday socks that I started at StitchCon, I believe, doing kind of like a little 1x1 broken rib gym sock with some little accent stripes. Super cute. So I don't know, I did maybe like 10 rounds on these, and then I was like, let's pull out something else. And so then I revisited my tank top. This is the June top by Petite Knit that I showed, I think, a couple videos ago, and I was worried about the sizing. I still am, and that's kind of why I put it down for a week, but I thought, let me just try to finish it. I know it might not fit, but I do want to know, so I am going to finish it. And I only have a few more inches of the body to knit before I can do the like neckline and the straps. So yeah. So again, I put a few rows into this last night before bed. And yeah, that's where I'm at. Tonight, honestly, I have no idea. I did a lot of laundry yesterday, so I should probably start trying on some clothes and figuring out what I want to wear while I'm in Seattle, and then what I want to wear while I'm working next week. And other than that, I don't know. I'm so tired. I just did. I'm really into like the Peloton app. I have a Peloton bike at home, but to be honest, I've fallen more in love with the Peloton treadmill classes, and I can do those on at my work gym on the like non-Peloton treadmills. I just use the app on my phone and follow along on the treadmill. And I think I've now done more treadmill classes than I have bike classes, and I had no idea. I never was into walking or running on the treadmill until this past year and a half, and now I'm kind of obsessed with it. So I did my little 30-minute power walk and 30 minutes of weights. And now I need to go drink my little protein shake and be a good fitness girly, and then figure out what I'm going to work on this evening in between all of the other things I need to get done. The overwhelming desire I have to cast on something new right now is at an all-time high. This just like happens whenever I get kind of stressed and should be doing anything but starting new projects. I think I showed you guys this yarn last night. It's Hot Toddy from Sorella. I ordered it, I don't know, maybe in January or February. I can't remember. and it's a really pretty, you know, brick red, dark red shade. And I really want to do something like very textured, like just a basic like textured sweater. And I have been looking at a couple by Petite Knit. I'm forgetting the name. There's one by Petite Knit and there's one from Nordland. Hopefully I'm sure I have them saved in my favorites on Ravelry, so I'll put them on the screen. But my dilemma in starting something new this week is that I'm about to go to Flock and probably buy yarn and want to start all kinds of new things from Flock. So like I shouldn't start anything right now, but I have a lot of time to myself this evening, and the urge to just cake up a ball of this and start swatching and project planning is very real. Maybe I'll do a swatch. I don't know. Also, I know I mentioned it yesterday, but I'm trying out a new vlogging setup. Can you believe this little black stick in my hand is my camera? Yeah, so I'm really hoping the audio and the video quality is good. We're gonna find out together. I'm definitely not like a video techie person, but I've kind of become one over the last almost 5 years of video making, so trying out some new tools this week. Okay guys, be very proud of me because I didn't start something new. I picked up my birthday socks, and I think I've decided that I'm gonna try and finish the first of these socks tonight and cast on the second one. Just waving this cord in my face. And then I'm gonna satisfy my new cast on itch by casting on my sister Allison's socks that are up next in the socks to be gifted knit category. That was just a jumbled load of nonsense. It's getting late here and I'm still tired and I still haven't gotten out of my gym clothes. Anyways, sitting on the couch knitting with one of my favorite yarns ever. This is from Full Moon Fibers, which is a Canadian hand dyer who I learned about from my friend Shiloh, who's like one of my #1 yarn enablers. How I wish she lived anywhere near Seattle and could come with me to Flock, because unfortunately she's like on the opposite side of the country, in Nova Scotia. So she couldn't just hop on a plane with me and come to Seattle, but I will shop in your honor, Shiloh. Why did I start talking about Shiloh? Full Moon Fibers. I can't even remember what this yarn color is called, but I know it's on my Ravelry page. I'm obsessed with it. So anyways, I started these for my birthday and I figure let me try and get the first sock done before I just go ahead and start a bunch of new socks. What a novel idea. All right, are y'all sick of me yet? Because I'm kind of sick of myself. I worked on my sock for about 10 rounds and then decided I want to start a new project. And when I was in my craft room earlier, I have this yarn. Let me set you guys down and show you this yarn that I have from a frogged project that I've been wanting to use. It was literally an hour ago when I was like, I'm being mature. I'm not starting anything, but whatever. I'm I'm a stressy girl this week, obviously. Clearly, because I'm just running around and I can't settle on anything. So I'm gonna lean in. I was just on Ravelry. I bought a new pattern. It's this one, and let's start it. Okay, so in my most favorite knitting bag ever, I think I made this 2 summers ago. Oh, I'm forgetting the name of it too. I think it's called the Maker's Tote by Noodlehead. I will of course have it on the screen for you and I will link it in the description box. I love this back. Okay, I also love this yarn. This was kind of my first garment project when I came back into knitting last summer, and I started knitting the Rocket Tee by Tanis Fiber Arts, I believe is her name. And it's a great pattern. I really loved knitting it, but I kind of was in between sizes and picked the larger size, and then I lost a little bit more weight, and it was just going to be way too oversized. And so I wasn't happy with how it was fitting, so I wasn't going to finish it. But I love this yarn, so I decided let's frog it and reuse it. And I just found this beautiful Ozetta pattern that I need to use this yarn for. So, yarn in question is a Madeline Tosh, is it a Tosh Merino Light? No, it's Twist Light. So the Merino Light I think is a single, and the Twist is like a 2-ply or a 4-ply twist. Either way, this is the, I think, superwash, a little bit of nylon, twist merino. And it's the color Pink Mist Smoke Tree. I don't know. Okay. Sorry, it's late. I should be going to bed, not starting a new sweater project, but I'm feeling crazy tonight. So yes, Pink Mist Smoke Tree, I believe, by Madeline Tosh. And I have 3 skeins of this. And now I just need a contrast color for the stripes of the Lakes tee. And lucky for me, I just bought a bunch of Knitting for Olive cotton merino. So let's take a little trip to the yarn cabinet and decide what we're going to pair with this lovely yarn. Okay. This is an IKEA cabinet, by the way. It's a Billy bookcase with the full panel glass doors. I'm obsessed with it. And it's super cheap because it's from IKEA. Okay, so I just bought this cream color, and I really think the pink and the cream would be gorgeous. I also have the same Madeline Tosh twist fingering weight yarn in this kind of light stone gray color, but that is planned for a blanket project, but that would also be a really pretty stripe. I'll probably go with this cream. I could also probably use something out of my sock stash. Although, you know what? I should have looked at the yarn yardages. I think the stripes are pretty even. So like I probably need as much of the contrast as I need of the mane. So I probably won't be able to just use one sock skein. I'll probably need to use my cream, or now I'm looking at this pink with the red. Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay. Gosh, that's really pretty. Well, hi friends. It is Wednesday evening. I just got home from work and I have an update for you on the project that I hastily started last night in a stress-induced panic. Surprise, surprise, it didn't work out. Who would have thought that starting a project at 11 p.m. on a school night with no planning would not be a successful project? What? I think I showed it to you guys last night when I got it started, but I started the Lakes tee by Ozetta. I still plan to knit it, but not with this combination of yarn. Basically, you start with these like saddle shoulders that create the stripes down the sleeves. And I think you'll be able to see on camera here, the white yarn, the cotton merino from Knitting for Olive, is just a lot thinner than the Madeline Tosh fingering. And I just don't think the two yarns look good together. You can even feel the thickness difference just in this little swatch. Since the pattern is started the way it is with these saddles knit first, I'm not doing a gauge swatch. I'm using those saddles as my gauge swatch, and I am spot on with stitch gauge with this needle and let's see, what needle am I using? A size 3, 3.25 millimeter needle and a fingering weight yarn. But I need to find a slightly heavier weight fingering to go with this Madelinetosh because the white is just not doing it for me. So I don't think I have anything in my stash, so I'm going to add this to my shopping list, and I think I probably will bring the Madelinetosh with me so I can start this project maybe on my work trip next week, just because a new project sounds fun. So I just wanted to update you guys on that. Also, I'll just talk about why I was so stressed out yesterday. I deal with a lot of travel anxiety, and it's probably strange hearing that from somebody who travels as often as I do. Sometimes for work, a lot of times for fun. At least like 6 to 8 times a year I'm on a flight, and so you would think that I wouldn't be a nervous flyer anymore, but no, anxiety is annoying and has no logic. So I was just stressing basically about my flight last night, and that's why I was so stressed out. Feeling better and more relaxed today. I have all kinds of coping skills to help me deal with my anxiety, and especially around travel. And sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. And last night they were not working. So I was just like, how do I distract myself? Start a new project that is barely thought out, ill-conceived, and with the wrong yarn. And I'm sure many people can relate to that when you just kind of turn to your crafts and crafting to distract yourself and de-stress. But anyways, that didn't work out. So I'm going to try and not do that tonight. I am going to look in my yarn cabinet and see if there's anything I have that I think could possibly work. And maybe I'll, resume my little swatch, but I'll probably just end up buying something at Flock because I'm kind of going into Flock with a set of projects that I would love to knit over the next 6 months, and seeing if I can buy yarn to knit those projects, and also kind of allowing for myself the possibility that I'm just going to see something I like that I want to buy that I maybe don't necessarily have a plan for. Because this is my first yarn festival I've ever gone to, and so I don't really know what to expect. Who knows what I'm going to see and what I'm going to want and all the new projects I'm going to want to start as a result. So that's the Wednesday afternoon check-in. I'm going to work on packing because I only have tonight and tomorrow night before I leave. So I'm going to try and get like 90% of my packing done tonight and then settle into the couch with hopefully a more relaxed crafting night tonight. I'm not going to try and start anything new. Well, hello and welcome to Thursday evening. It has been such a busy work week, and I feel like I have gotten almost next to nothing done craft-wise, but that's okay. I'm very excited because I'm trying to finalize my packing. Right now, I'm in here with everything I think I could possibly want to take with me craft-wise, kind of lined up, and I need to make some hard decisions because I can't bring everything that I would like to work on next week. But I did do a little bit of crafting last night, so I'll show you the couple of projects that I worked on. Well, the first thing I did was got my sister's new pair of socks ready to start, and I probably will try to go ahead and cast them on tonight. My flight isn't until 6:30 p.m. tomorrow, but I do have to work all day tomorrow ahead of my flight. So I don't think I'll have time to start a pair of socks, and I kind of want to get these started for the plane ride tomorrow. So I have my US 1.5 40-inch long circulars because that's what I like to use to do magic loop. And I have her yarn all caked up that I'm pretty sure I showed you yesterday. She picked this Hedgehog Fibers sock yarn and a little Sweet Georgia mini skein I had that goes really well with the blue in this skein. So I think what I'm going to do is the Summerly Sailor Socks. I have the pattern. I've used it a ton of times. I'm forgetting the name of it, but I'll put it up here for you. It's very similar to like a Hermione's Everyday Sock, if you've seen that free pattern on Ravelry. It's a little different. It's not the same pattern, but those are both of those patterns are some of my favorites to use for variegated sock yarn. So I think that's what I'll do. So that's for sure one project coming with me, and I got that ready to go yesterday. And then knitting wise, well, okay, cross stitch wise, I haven't cross stitched all week and I've really been wanting to, but it's felt like more effort to get started on and start doing than it is to just knit a few stitches. So I've just been knitting when I had a second this week, which has honestly not been much time. So I have done, let's see, a few rounds. You can see where my progress marker is from a couple weeks ago. So I've done a few rounds on my June top by Petite Knit. And this is that bottom up tank top. And I'm knitting it with Knitting for Olive Pure Silk in the color Blood Orange. And it's 2 strands held together. So I did a few rounds on that yesterday. And then I also did about 10 to 15 rounds on my birthday socks. And this is just a vanilla sock, except I'm doing a 1x1 broken rib with some little gem sock stripes, which I think is fun, and a little leftover mini. So I really only have about, I don't know, maybe 15 more rows before I can start the toe of my sock. I kind of was hoping to finish this sock this week, but it's not going to happen. And I'm not going to bring these with me because I want to work on my sister Allison's socks while I'm gone. That's what I worked on yesterday. So let me show you what I'm thinking I want to pack for my trip. Okay, so the first thing I want to bring is my project that I started the other night that was kind of a fail because I want to replace this Knitting for Olive cotton merino yarn with one that better matches my Madeline Tosh. So I think I'm going to bring this because I still want to get this project started. Also, I just love this little bag. So as long as I have room for it when I'm done packing, this is going to come with me. And then cross stitch wise, I really want to bring my garden sampler that is in this bag. I haven't worked on it anymore since you last saw it, but that's where it's at. So I'm going to bring this one with me. And then I'm trying to decide. I still have Deadly Aquarium in here. I have not touched this, I don't think, since StitchCon or maybe shortly thereafter. But I'm thinking of taking this one out and bringing along a new start. My mother-in-law very kindly gifted me the Strawberry Fair chart with all of the supplies to stitch it, including all of the fancy flosses. So I literally have this all completely kitted up and ready to start. So I think I'm going to bring that. And that way I've got my whip that I've just been obsessed with, and then a new start if I'm feeling like I want to start something new. And then I think I'm going to bring 3 knitting projects, that being one of them, my sister's sock being the second one. And then the third one I'm going to bring is, I think, a new hat start. I want to start a new Musselburgh hat with one of my beautiful skeins of sock yarn that are over here. Okay, so I've decided I am going to cast on a new Musselburgh hat to take as just another project. How much knitting do I really think I'm going to get done this week? A lot, I guess, but I want to be prepared, and I have the suitcase space. So I have this skein of Ruby and Rose's Willow from her Taylor Swift collection. And it is gorgeous, like all the layered colors. It's so pretty. So it's a little bit like of a heavier fingering. It's 383 yards for 100 grams. But I think I'll get a really great Musselburgh hat out of this. And yeah, I'm going to cake it up and take this along with me as another project option. Okay. And then I think I'm done craft packing. Okay, This is the amount of space I am leaving to put my yarn purchases. I feel like I'm more than covered. All of my clothes, space for yarn, craft projects. I'm ready. Hello. Can I hold you? Well, hello, good morning. It's now Friday morning before work. I have my first meeting in about 10 minutes. The sun is coming in crazy from here, but I think you'll be able to see this okay. I did go ahead and start my sister's socks last night. I know I filmed that. But then I also got my Musselburgh hat started, and it was so late last night. I did not film it, but let me show you what it's looking like so far. This is the gorgeous yarn. It is Willow by Ruby and Roses. And you start basically at the crown and work your way out. And let me move you where there's better light. Okay, I'm trying to sit back away from the window, but the shadows are crazy. Hopefully you'll still be able to see this. Here is the start of my Musselburgh hat. It's going to be so pretty. So I was kind of hoping that maybe I would finish the increases before my trip, before I left later today, but that's probably not going to happen. So I'll probably just pack this one in my checked bag and I'll just work on my sock on the plane, because that's in an easy, vanilla knitting spot right now. And then this one, I can't switch it to my 16-inch circular until I have most of the increases done. So this one will be a little more fiddly to work on, and I probably won't want to work on this one on the plane. So yeah, that's the little start of my Musselburgh hat. Anyways, I'm probably going to work on this a little bit today while I have some meetings, and yeah, then get ready to go to the airport. So see you guys later. Okay, so Friday early afternoon check-in. My flight has been delayed 2 hours. Womp womp. I was supposed to leave Austin at 6:30 p.m. and get to Seattle, I think at like 8:45 or 9 p.m. PST, but I've now been delayed to 8:30 p.m. leaving Austin, meaning I'm not going to land until close to midnight. So I'm going to have to let my shopping and excitement and adrenaline fuel me tomorrow, because I'm going to be a sleepy girl, and I just have my fingers crossed that there's no more delays. So I just took a little break for lunch, and I am still working on my new Musselburgh hat and just trying to get it past the increases onto the 16-inch circular. So then it's just in the perfect vanilla stockinette in the round, easy on the go knitting. So yeah, anyways, fingers crossed for no more delays. Well, hello, good morning. It is Saturday, August something. And I have made it to Seattle. We're here. I do not feel quite awake or alive, but I am very excited, and I know that coffee is gonna perk me right up and get me ready for shopping. Um, yeah, let's see, it's like 8 something a.m., which is like after 10 a.m. at home, but I did not get to the hotel till almost 1 a.m. PST, which was like 3 a.m. my time. I'm just real tired. My flight got delayed a few hours yesterday, and yeah, I'm a sleepy girl, but I am so excited. So I need to put on my cute Cumulus tea and fix this hair and, get ready for the day. I found a cute little coffee shop a couple blocks away that I'm gonna go get an iced coffee and a croissant and sit and knit before I go meet people at Flock. I'm so excited. Okay, the lighting in here is atrocious, but here is my outfit for day 1 of Flock. I've got my little Cumulus tee, a linen skirt, and tennis shoes, because I'm gonna be walking. Hi everyone, just doing a little check-in from the middle of Saturday here at Block. I have barely had a chance to film anything today because I have been in basically a fugue state of shopping. See if I can turn the camera. I've got bags and bags and bags of things to share with you all. I'll probably film a little mid-flock haul tonight. I'm sure I'll find more to buy tomorrow, but so far so good. I have got basically all the bright, colorful yarn that is speaking to me, and that's all of it right now. I've also gotten some fun t-shirts, some bags, so many project ideas. One of my favorite things that I've been doing here is just looking at all of the hand knitted items that everyone is wearing. I have seen so many cool tank tops, so many cool t-shirts. I want to start 10 new things right now. So this place is just full of inspiration and it's huge. It's a beautiful space. This is just a really wonderful event, and I'm so happy that I was able to make it happen and come, even if traveling by myself and taking a little solo vacation is something a little bit new to me, especially like so far from home. I had to take a 4.5-hour flight last night to come here by myself to essentially shop, but I've been meeting so many cool people and just getting to fangirl over people in the knitting community who I love to watch and follow on Instagram and YouTube. I just got to meet Ashley, who runs Sorella Yarn, and her sister Brooke, and they are so sweet, so nice. I'm obsessed with Sorella Yarn. You guys know I've knit a couple of sweaters in it. So it was really great to chat with her and I met Allie from Explore Knits, who is so lovely, and she's wearing the most beautiful knit dress. I'll insert her picture she posted on Instagram because it's really cool. And then Knit California. Okay, I can't remember if I've talked about Leslie on my channel or not, but if you need a new knitting podcaster to watch, you should definitely watch Knit California if you're not already, because she's awesome. So I was really excited to meet her, and Amy from Knee Knits. I don't know if I took a picture with Amy, dang it. Okay, maybe if I run into her tomorrow, I'll ask her for a picture. Oh, and Natalie from Nitty Natty. I need to find her again. I ran into her, we were wearing masks earlier for the masked portion of the shopping. I don't know, if I got one, I'll put it in here. But yeah, I just wanted to film a little check-in because it has been chaotic today, and yeah, haven't been filming. So I will do a little haul for you when I get back to the room. All right, so I'll check in later. Bye. Okay, well, I bought some yarn. Do y'all want to see it? I just got back from Saturday of Flock. I just got done shopping, and I thought maybe I would do a little bit of a live haul. If anybody wanted to see what I ended up buying today. I'm gonna start with the most exciting thing, which is that I got a sweater quantity to do a project with a fingering weight yarn and a lace weight yarn. And I don't really love mohair. I find it kind of itchy. So I thought, let me, maybe try like Surrey alpaca or something. But instead, at the Treehouse Knits booth, I found Truffala cashmere, which is a lace weight cashmere. And I was obsessed. How many steps did I get in today? I don't know. Does my watch tell me? Let me see. Only 5,200 steps. Not even that much. Okay. So yes, let me start with the sweater quantity that I got. Is this phone shaking? Sorry, I have a very precarious setup involving a tissue box and a living room coffee table in this hotel room. Okay, so from Treehouse Knits, I got this purple color in their sock base, and then this Truffala cashmere lace. I'm obsessed. So originally, when I went in there this morning, I just bought one skein of each and thought, oh, I'll do a little scarf project. But then the only time I'm glad of insomnia. Where are you watching from, Sam and Klaus? But all day long, this is my first purchase of the morning, and all day long I just kept feeling this and showing it to people. And so I went back and I got basically an entire sweater's quantity. Also, I've never been a purple person, but this shade of purple is kind of really calling my name. So I feel like it kind of fits with my pink vibe, right? But just in purple. Oh, the UK. Yeah, so, oh my gosh, and I'm in PST, so you're probably it's 1 or 2 a.m. over there. Okay, so that was the big purchase. I bought a whole sweater's quantity of that. Okay, so then the next thing I got was the one thing that I had a solid plan going in to buy, which was yarn for the Ozetta Lakes tee. And I picked out Seismic yarn in the color Parchment. So I needed 2 skeins for this tee I wanted to do. I got them, but then I saw somebody wearing the coolest Sailor Swift tank, and I did buy these that now I'm thinking, wait, should I use these for my Lakes tee, or should I do a Sailor Swift or maybe a Tolsta tank, some sort of striped neutral with neon striped something. Okay, so piling all this yarn precariously in front of me. And then also from Treehouse Knits, she did an office themed collection a while back, and I missed the pre-order window, but she had some of the colors, and so I got the color Scranton the Electric City. Uh, and it's just such a pretty neutral with fun, bright pops of neon. Love it. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't care. I had to have it. And then I got the coolest neon sparkly sock set from Ocean. I think you just say it Ocean Fibers. And they are from Astoria, Oregon. I mean, so pretty. And I love that the main skein is solid and the little contrast is the speckle variegated one. And I have never owned or knit anything with sparkle, like the Stellina yarn. And so I thought, I'm at a fiber festival. It's everywhere. I might as well get some. What else? I got a couple of t-shirts. I got the Flock fiber t-shirt for this year. And then I got an Explorer Knits t-shirt that I thought was super cute. They had an adorable tote bag for their new farmers market collection, but there was the craziest line this morning that I didn't want to stand in, and so it did sell out by the time I got over to that booth. But if they open that up as like part of the pre-order for the yarn, I might have to get that tote bag because it's seriously really cute. And then I got from Black Pearl Magic, I got a little small knitting bag. And yes, those are the like frosted animal cracker cookie like fabric. I'm obsessed with it. And the like holographic leather bottom. So yeah, I think that's everything. I think. The other thing I kind of had loosely on my list was possibly getting yarn for the Marseille sweater by Petite Knit, which again, another striped sweater, another Petite Knit sweater. So, you know, just more typical me things. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's the haul. Okay, now I need to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner because I have not eaten or drinking enough water today. I know. Okay, room snacks have been acquired, food has been ordered, and I'm on my way back to the hotel to settle in and do some knitting and some YouTubing and maybe start editing this video while I'm still filming it. Just because work's gonna be busy next week and I really want to get this video up on Tuesday. So yeah, it is such a great night out here. I think it's like mid-70s, beautiful. What a great, fun city. I wish I had more time to spend here. Okay, so I just got back to my hotel room from 7-Eleven getting snacks, and I had ordered food to be delivered, and I said drop at the door. It said they could bring it to the door of my hotel room, so I promptly put on pajamas and then was told, oh no, you have to come get it from downstairs. Let me show you what I'm wearing. So stylish. These are my pajama shorts that I literally had to pull so far down so that they weren't just like booty shorts. And my new Explorer Knit shirt. Okay, now it's time for kids' chicken tenders and pierogies. All right, hello, good morning. Day 2 of Flock. Let's go shopping, girls. I only have the one knitted summer t-shirt, so it's just a regular clothes kind of day, which is super boring because I know everyone's gonna be in super cute things when I get into Flock. So it's okay, let's go get a coffee and a croissant and do some shopping. Coffee finally achieved. It only took me about an hour. It's busy down here. Just gonna include you guys in my vlog. Oh my god, no, I thought I was staying till tomorrow morning.
Like the reservation itself, like they do the so
Yes. Can I add another night?
it also
Okay, I will, thank you.
Go to Flock and then like
All right.
YouTube channel, and I was like,
Oh my gosh, you're saving money, thank
my
you.
husband was like, are you gonna go to Flock?
All right, thank you, bye-bye.
I'm going to go to Flock and like.
Okay, hello from Flock Day 2. I thought I would sit here for a second. I have my microphone on, so I'm really hoping that you guys can hear me. And I just thought I would do from the festival haul update. Because once again, I have completely stuffed this tote bag full of beautiful yarns, and apparently my new color is purple because I have bought so much purple yarn this weekend. It's kind of out of control. I also bought my very first spin cycle today. So yeah, let me show you guys what's in the tote bag. Okay, well, first things first. From yesterday, I got wound up my seismic yarns. And this is what I'm going to stitch my Lakes tee with. So I got that wound up so I can start that project when I'm in Cupertino next week for work. So we talked yesterday about the stripe pipe. I purchased these 3 colors and a background color yesterday. And then I rounded out my collection of colors with these 2 beauties. The purple is Sorella Yarns Lavender Haze. And then the orange, like salmon color, is Lion's Mane Jellyfish from Ocean Fibers, which I did not know Ocean Fibers before this festival, and I'm obsessed with their booth. I'm pretty sure I took some footage in there to show you guys. Obsessed. So this is the second thing I purchased from them this weekend, and that is going to round out my stripe pipe. Then I went into the Sea Change Fibers booth, and they're from Santa Cruz, California. And they had a sample knit up, like a sample t-shirt with 2 skeins of this fingering weight that's a 25% merino rambouillet and a 75% cotton blend. And the yarn feels great in the skein, but being able to touch and feel the model that had been washed and blocked was amazing because it feels so beautiful. And there's 550 yards in these skeins, and so I only need 2 skeins to make a summer t-shirt. And I got the color Coffee Break. Okay, then I went over to 316 Dye Studio, which is out of Wichita, Kansas, and I found this sock color called Light Bright, and I mean, it was just perfect. And they had these little 10-gram minis, so I grabbed 2 of the Jaded colorway to create a little sock set. So very excited about that. Then another new to me dyer is U2 yarn, and this is their truffle fingering weight, and it is an 80% merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon. These colors don't have names, but I got 3 skeins to make a Cozy Classic Raglan Light by Jessie Made Designs, and I just feel like this is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I'm really excited about this. So another sweater quantity. And then the last thing, I did some project planning last night because I think I talked about this. I really wanted some Spin Cycle, but I needed to have a project in mind for it before I bought it. And I looked at a lot of Andrea Mowry patterns. I looked at a lot of fun things yesterday. And what I decided on was the Alpine Bloom. I think it's Caitlin Hunter. I'll put it up on the screen for you. And this is a new color from Spin Cycle that I just kept staring at all weekend. It's called Straw Baby. And I mean, it's so pretty. Yeah, so I got 2 of those to do the colorwork yoke. And then I needed to find a matching sport heavy fingering for the rest of the sweater. And I found this beautiful Cormo Sport from Sincere Sheep. I'll just show you one of them. The color is called Sakura. So this is going to be an Alpine Bloom. And I cannot wait. I wish I had all my needles and stuff with me. I would start like 5 new sweaters next week while I'm in California for work, but I will have to wait till I get home. I'll start my Lakes tee instead. Yeah, that's the end of Flock Day 2 haul, and I am really, really happy with everything I got, and I think I'll just barely be able to fit it into my suitcase. Let's see, it's like 2:30 right now. There's still another hour and a half technically of shopping, so I'll probably just knit and hang out. I'm going to try not to buy anything else. And then later on tonight, I'm actually going to meet up with a stitchy friend. Rebecca from Beck Stitches Everything is Seattle-based, and so I just kind of texted her a few days ago and asked if she wanted to get dinner, and she very kindly agreed. So I'm very excited to meet up with her and get to chat with her in person and have a nice dinner out in Seattle tonight before I go start my work week. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, I'm just got ready for dinner because I'm gonna go meet Rebecca. I need to ask her if she prefers to go by Beck or Rebecca. It's a new friend. Anyways, I got ready for dinner and I am watching a little bit of YouTube and I'm working on my Lakes tee and I'm obsessed. The only thing that's hard is that the stripe repeats, like the colors, are pretty long and I really don't want to cut my yarn between all the stripes, so I am just kind of twisting my yarn up on the side and carrying, and I think it's going to be okay because I really don't want to have to weave in this many ends with all these stripes. So I'll let you know how it goes, but I am going to go walk down to Pike's Place Market and have some dinner. Alrighty, I am changed, refreshed a little bit of my makeup, and I'm ready to go have some dinner. Thank you. Oh, hello. Hi, it's Rebecca. She very kindly agreed to come out to dinner with me and show me some sights of Seattle, so yes, thank you. Okay, I just got done with dinner with Rebecca, who is amazing, and it turns out we went to the same high school. Also, she gifted me a Stanley Cup. What a great gal. It was amazing. I finally feel like I did something and saw a little bit of Seattle. We went to a really great restaurant and just had the absolute best time. I talked her damn ear off. I'm sure she's sick of me by now. But yeah, she's great. Seattle is lovely. The weather, how is it August? It's like 65 degrees and beautiful here. Love it. So just walking back to the hotel now. Okay, I made it back to the hotel and it is time to wrap up this weekend and wrap up this vlog. It is now Sunday night and I think I've been filming this since last Sunday night, so I think this was a pretty fun what I craft in a week, what I get up to, because I got to do a lot of crafting and then a lot of fun crafty shopping. So I kind of can't wait to edit this video and watch all the footage back and get to relive it a little bit. Flock was an amazing, amazing time. I think any kind of crafty, like community type event is always going to be a good time when you're kind of surrounded by people who just love the same things as you do, like as much as you do. So yeah, what a great weekend. Oh my gosh, it's like 8:45 and I've got to be up at like 5:30 in the morning to go catch my flight, and I'm going straight into the office, straight to work. So it's going to be a bit of a long day tomorrow. So I want to wrap the video up here. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun following along with me. Hopefully I'll be back home with like a more traditional sit down video, and I'll talk a little bit more about some of the details that I'm sure I forgot in this video, but what a great time. And thank you all for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.